17 is a prime number. That's why I chose that number to start on.
That's special. Oh, wait. You're going to have to do it again. Joe is frozen.
I am?
Oh, we're socially awkward.
Oh, no. I've done something regrettable.
Oh, I never learned proper social norms.
Oh.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's been like 2 weeks since we did this. One of them was my fault. The other one, anyway, moving on. We ended last time with the guys blastering up a speeder that was trying to escape in the middle of a giant raid on a government building.
I'm sure they deserve it.
That's pretty much where we ended. So to review, it's nighttime. The stormtroopers have already gone into the governor's building. You saw two civilian-looking guys, including a very big one, leave the building and get into the speeders. You guys blasted up the speeders. The left side of it was digging a furrow into the ground and still trying to escape.
With really lucky shots.
Lucky damage rolls. Yeah.
Yep.
It was hard to miss because of your scale bonuses, but then it was it was good damage rolls. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. Let's go straight into it. As soon as I do it with the cough button.
And then he ceased to exist.
As soon as I ghost. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and start right into the next round of actions. So a round is about 5 seconds. Yeah. So let's see. Go ahead and we'll say you guys are going to be going first for this. So go ahead and tell me how many actions you plan to take.
2.
And Daniel?
I remember I was running toward the speeder. So I guess I'm going to keep running toward the speeder. And then just get on it and get it started as soon as I can. So I don't know how many actions that's going to be.
He's running towards the speeder bike. Yeah.
Right. Toward the speeder bike. Thank you.
Right.
Yes, that was on the other side of the speeder until it furrowed.
Okay.
So I guess that's one I don't know, is that one action or two? Jump on it and start the thing, or try to start the thing?
So moving to it, you guys were pretty close. You guys were pretty close to where this happened. So let's say because you were using a move during that entire time. Yeah, you were using a move action. Let's say that you'll be able to get to the bike and jump on it and attempt to start it.
Okay.
And did you say one action or what?
Does that count as one?
All of that together will be one, yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, one action, I guess.
And you went silent.
Okay, I thought it was me.
Nope.
Oh, no.
I must have clicked it.
You clicked the button.
The button was clicked by me. So,
you have ghost.
Yeah, that's one. You could also use another move to drive after that.
Sure.
Or fire your blaster or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do second action to move then, because I'm reckless.
So all of your actions will get -1. The first one we're not going to roll for that. We won't roll for either one unless you're planning on like just blasting full speed on the second one. So we'll see whenever we get to that. Okay, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So you're both taking 2 actions.
Right.
How about, I think you guys had the same perception. So how about you both go ahead and roll
Okie dokie.
Dallas dice roller? Why don't you fix that?
I did.
There. Total of 14.
And I
Oh,
Tiebreaker.
but I got a
Okay.
6.
Yes,
got
he
a
did.
6.
So we'll call that the tiebreaker is that he got a 6 on the first die.
There's my last one. I
Sure.
was 5 points more than you.
Oh, I'm 5 points deficient.
I've asserted my initiative dominance. Okay, so you're going first. So you run over and you jump on the speeder bike. There's when you jump on it, the kind of control display area below the handlebars lights up, and there's like a really obvious outlined ignition style button. And so you mash it with your thumb, it starts up.
Go.
That's your action.
Yep.
All right. Ral.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep on shooting.
Read me the range modifier, the range brackets, whatever, on your blaster.
It is 3 to 7, 25, 50.
Okay. Let's see, up to 25 meters. Yeah, I would say they're outside of 25 meters, but not as much as 50.
Oh, they've moved further than I thought. That doesn't mean I'm not going to shoot them, though.
They've been moving the whole time
Okay.
in a speeder. So they, even if like it got bashed up while you were blasting it and it was blowing up, but it was still moving the whole time. So basically it did like a couple of moves.
Okay.
Even though one of them was not that far. Okay, so are you planning to shoot anyway?
Yes, I'm just gonna keep shooting. It's not like I'm gonna like jump on the back of the speeder bike.
Okay, so I don't know. I think that's what Mr. Bibble would have done.
He's
so,
not Mr. Bibble.
He's
No,
not.
he's
not
definitely
even
not.
close.
None of us are. None of us are Mr.
No.
Bibble.
Mm.
So go ahead and roll your blaster skill and add 2 dice.
Add 2 dice. Okay.
2 dice.
So I get 5. Roll it.
Oh boy. Ouch.
I can't wait to see what this was.
Yeah, and of course, once I start actually doing stuff, I roll a 1 on the wild dice.
Yeah. At least you got 13. It's not as
It's
Whether
pretty
it
bad.
actually
bad.
causes
It's pretty bad. But
It's pretty bad.
So you shoot Mr. Bibble in the head.
Whoop, she's dead.
Okay. So you blastered at him at the let me look at your roll. 1, 6. Okay. So you blaster at them. And it's like it's not particularly close. Like your aim was on, but like something went in your eye at the last second and you kind of twitched and you shoot. And the shot doesn't hit Mr. Bibble, but it gets really close.
goodness. Do I notice it?
A big fat glowing bolt of heavy blaster plasma at night goes past your head. Yes.
Okay, in front of me, not behind. Okay.
Yeah. It kind of from behind you because that's where he hasn't been running this whole time.
Right. I just meant as it like in front of my face where I would see it, or behind me where I might just hear it.
He's kind of based on the direction you guys were running from and wherever he's kind of behind you and to your left. So whether it went in front of you, which would be worse, or behind you, it would have hit the building. So you would have seen it either way.
Gotcha.
In fact, let's say it goes in front of you because that's the worst. It's a rule of ones.
okay.
Yeah.
So I freak out and pull back. Like I started to go and then completely
Ugh.
aborted that.
And I'll give you a free action, Ral, if you want to say something.
I'll just go, my eye.
What?
Something went in my eye.
Well, what? What was
Okay.
that?
It's like, what? What are you doing? Yeah, I'll give you a free action as well to respond. Not like a whole sentence, but just like something quick.
Oh, that was it.
Okay. Okay, so while you guys are busy not shooting the speeder, it's still kind of like plowing away from you guys. Instead of trying, it's kind of laying down on its left side. And so instead of trying to turn to its left, it starts kind of like turning to its right in this big fat arc. And so now, Ral, it's like right at the edge of your blaster range.
Okay.
So it's about 50 meters out from you.
Okay. Is Druto getting his turn before me?
Yeah, we'll say he gets his second action because he did the best on the perception roll.
Right.
So, Druto, next action is yours.
So I'm gonna yell at him. Get over here and stop shooting at me.
Okay, and do you want to take an action in addition to that?
I'm gonna wave at him big time
Okay.
because I don't want to get shot.
I didn't mention this, but there are still a couple of the local militia at the like far corner of the building.
Oh crap.
They're not going to take actions because I didn't mention it. That would be a terrible move on my part. But one of them was just like leaning back up against the building with his blaster rifle clutched against his chest, and that's what he was. And the other one's on the ground. Everybody else in the area is dead except a stormtrooper ducked around that far corner of the building. You can't see him right now, so you've got no idea. Okay, so are you still going to take that action? Wave at him. Hey!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Ral.
I guess I will run to the speeder bike.
Okay.
And then shoot Druto Bimmel in the back of the head.
So let's say you
No one likes him.
let's say you set off at a sprint, not like flat out, but you set off running as fast as you can, and you're able to get to the speeder in one turn and jump on it.
Okay, works for me.
You know what? To make this a little more fun,
He's gonna make me roll.
the speeder has a little sidecar on the side that you couldn't see before.
This is much better.
No hugging.
Oh man.
But you can jump on the back behind him if you want to.
No, I'll take
So
the
how do you-
sidecar.
Okay. You jump on the little like recessed side seat on the side.
I jump on the back and grab on tight. No, sidecar.
On.
Sidecar.
Moving on. You can still hear the sound of the speeder, its engine trying to like move it forward and the ground, and then it sounds like it transitions onto some kind of harder surface. metal scraping across something as it's still moving. It's kind of out of your sight at this point. It's gone around the corner of that storage building.
Is it my turn now?
Let's roll your perceptions again.
All right. Wait, what? What?
So Druto rolled a 1, and a 2 for a total of 4 off of 3 dice. Wow.
I
And
told you
Ralph-
this site hates us.
And Raul rolls a 3, a 2,
But-
and a 4.
But we were just rolling to see who went first, right? We weren't rolling
Yeah.
to take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that
Yeah,
the
not
one
every
doesn't count
roll.
there.
Yeah, not every roll has to have a catastrophe or a bonus based on the wild dice.
So the thing that hit my eye like jumps out of my eye and hits Druto's eye,
And he's driving.
and
And
he's
I'm driving.
Okay, so Raul will go first. How many actions?
I'll go ahead and say 2.
Okay. And Druto.
I'm gonna say 2 with the intention of speeding up and slowing down so I don't get too close because now I can't see it, right? Like it's slightly out of sight.
Yeah, let's just
Or how,
say that
how
you
far
can.
ahead is it?
It was around, so it should be some. Let's say it was around 50, 55 meters away when you lost sight of it.
Okay. So if I punch it for a little bit, it's not like I'm gonna come up on it suddenly and not see it.
You're asking me to tell you the future?
No, I mean like I don't have a visual.
Yeah, you don't have a visual.
I'm,
You just know it's scraping the ground, and you know roughly the speed that it was moving when it left.
right. I'm assuming I have some mechanical skill that would keep me from just plowing into it as I'm accelerating.
So you'll use your technical, I think.
I thought it was mechanical.
Yeah, you're right. Mechanical is operating machinery. Somehow mechanical is not what mechanics use. It's technical.
Yeah.
So
Eh,
yeah, it's mechanical. You would use your mechanical skill, your stat.
stat.
So you can change the speed by 1 speed level with every action. So you can't go from flat out to stop within 1 action.
Okay. Okay. So I
Also,
guess
if you're going a lot faster, you need to start making skill rolls just to go straight, because you can actually fail it. It becomes harder and harder.
gotcha. Well, I have no idea at what speed I need to go so as not to crash.
Well, you're stopped, so you can only go up to normal speed on your first action anyway.
Let's do that. Let's go
Okay.
normal.
All right,
Normal
so-
to the max.
So you go up to, so you kind of get the speeder bike turned like it needs to be, and then you, let's just say you go ahead and punch it, not all the way, but you're pushing it pretty aggressively, and it zips up and it gets around to the corner of the storage building. It's moving quite quick. It's a speeder bike, and so you can see the air speeder up ahead, not air speeder, land speeder up ahead, kind of like wavering back and forth a little bit, but otherwise like dragging its left side down the middle of the street,
Nice.
kind of like weaving and trying not to hit parked vehicles or lamp posts or anything like that. Okay. Ral.
Can
Don't
I
shoot
shoot
at
at
me.
it?
So let's see. It's so you're about back into long distance range for your blaster now. So it'll be between 25 and 30. it'll be a difficult shot, but you can attempt the shot.
Okay. Can I
It's
just
dark,
hold,
but your
hold my
target is lit
action?
up. It's dark, but your target is lit up. It's moving, but you're behind it, and it's not exactly waving back and forth quickly. So you're not going to have any penalties.
Okay. Can I like hold my action until I get closer?
No,
Okay.
there
I
are no
might,
held actions.
I might as well shoot at it then.
In the sleepy old town of Driplin, population 20,000, suddenly there's this speeder scraping its way down one of the major streets with a speeder bike coming behind it, firing blaster bolts at it.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll your blaster.
Do I get any kind of scale bonus like last
Plus
time?
2.
Plus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. As long as you're shooting at the speeder, it's always going to be the same. That was interesting. I mean, awkward.
Did you see my roll?
No,
Oh no.
you got a
Oh
13.
no.
I got another 1 on the wild die.
Another 13 with another 1. I think we need a new program for rolling.
So you do miss. And not only do you miss, but the shot plows right into the windshield of a speeder that's parked on the side of the road. And it just completely deforms it. It doesn't seem to go through, but it's just a really nasty, unusable, warped, melted mess.
Collateral damage.
Okay, and the speeder is moving away, but the rate that it's moving away is far less than the speed that you're putting on to catch up to it, so it doesn't gain any ground at all. All right, Druto, your next action.
Oh, I don't roll again.
No, you only used your first action, and you both have 2 actions that you declared.
I'm gonna get closer.
Okay,
Yay.
so still going at your normal speed, because speeder bikes are very, very zippy. You're able, if you choose to, get up alongside the speeder on either side if you want to, or like right behind it. You would not quite be able to get around in front of it if you decided to do that for some reason.
I'm assuming I can see where we hit it before.
Let's say, yeah. I mean, it was in the back left side of the speeder.
So I'm gonna try to slowly ease up on it where I hope Ral has a very, very, very clear shot at that weak spot, unless I see something else obvious to aim for.
There may not be anything left in there to blow up.
I mean, then I'm gonna try to pull up close enough to check it out. I mean, it's dark, but
Yeah, it's your
I gotta
call.
try to see something.
Yeah. So you're still approaching, quickly, but like not recklessly. You get closer, and as everybody's passing under street lamps, you can see 2 people in the speeder kind of leaning to the side to try to be more upright. They're leaning away from the left side of the speeder. And as the light kind of passes overhead from the street lamps, you can see one of them is quite fat. And he's fair-haired, which is the description of the planetary governor. And the other one, you can't be sure, but it could be Bork. Bork Valkenhayn.
Right.
So how do you plan to position your speeder bike?
Ugh.
Do you want to go with your original plan? Just set him
Yeah.
up to where he can fire from kind of like the back left.
Yeah, for now. Just in case they've got stuff with them. I don't want them shooting at us, you know,
Okay.
or in a dinky speeder bike.
And I'll give you a free action to say something.
Don't shoot me. And I'm pointing at the spot where I think he needs to be aiming.
Okay. Okay, Rao.
I'm gonna yell, "Okay," and then shoot
Now
at the speeder.
you can do a
At the speeder.
not the one on the side of the road, right?
Right, the one we're
So-
chasing. And
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot Druto Bibble either. So, just so we have all our bases covered.
You can modify your shot. If you would
Mhm.
like to target more specifically, you can do so for a higher difficulty number.
How much closer are we now? That I've
As
tried to-
close as you want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and say we're within his 3 to 7 meter bottom range, his easy range.
Okay.
So you can do that. I'll have to choose a good modifier for the roll.
Okay. Yeah, I will target the area that we have shot up before.
Okay. I just took a moment to think of some really no, I coughed.
You see,
Okay.
the next time you get a 1, this is what I'm going to do.
Go ahead and roll your blaster. I mean, tell you what, I'm gonna let you just have it. You're
Okay.
targeting. You're targeting the.
He hasn't looked yet, has he? We're just gonna pretend that didn't
Don't
happen.
say anything.
Sorry.
Let me look. Let me find something to.
There's too many ones.
Okay.
I have fired my blaster 3 times and I got a 1 on the first die every time.
Stop doing it wrong. So you hit.
I'll click the button better.
You hit. You don't hit where you plan to hit. You don't hit where you plan to hit. Instead,
Yeah.
it hits like right on the back windshield of the passenger area. So go ahead and roll your damage now.
So my damage, I believe it is 5d plus 2. Yeah. So 5d plus 2. There we go. Now I can only roll good on damage. I can only roll good on damage.
Oh, that's why
So,
you blasted it to pieces the last time we played.
So there's another dice rolling room where I'm rolling dice
Mhm.
because sometimes it's not good for you guys to see the dice you're rolling against.
Yes.
Let's just say there were some ones on the other end of the. In fact, because it's not going to matter pretty shortly, I'll just tell you. The speeder rolled for its body. It rolled a 1, 4, 1, and a 1 for a total of 7.
Wow. Goodness.
Hold on. This actually calls for something. What did you get? A 21?
21.
21 plus 2.
21 plus 2?
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Yeah. My blaster has plus 2. So it's 23 total.
What do you mean it has plus 2?
The
It's
damage
5D
code
plus
is
2.
5d plus 2.
Oh, 5D plus 2. Gotcha.
Right.
So you got a 23.
Right. Heavy blasters are no joke.
Wow. Oh crap. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay. So your shot totally misses that spot that you were aiming for. Instead, it goes through the back windshield. It goes through the dashboard. It penetrates all the way into the front engine area of the vehicle, and then there's just this boom, and like the entire drive mechanism of the speeder just blows out the front and away from the speeder, and the thing collapses to the street and skids to a stop.
Yay, I shot a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
If you
getting
can hit
catastrophic body rolls is very bad. Very bad.
Mm.
Basically, damage levels and wounding levels is determined by the difference between resistance and damage rolls.
Mm.
And it did a terrible job on its resistance, and you did a lot on your damage.
Wow.
Okay. I think that was both of you's second action.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. So you're still passing underneath street lamps, and so you can see as the speeder is sliding straight down the road underneath these lights, it kind of strobes past them, and you can see them kind of inside of the speeder. All right.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll your perception again. It's time for another round. Cheers to your damage roll.
Cheers.
Cheers to karma, bringing ones to the other side.
If I roll enough ones, I'll be able to distribute them. It'll
Yeah, you're
become
banking
contagious.
You're banking ones and releasing them like some kind of superpower. You're like Bishop from the X-Men.
Oh man, that's funny.
So
Joe goes first.
yeah, I rolled 11. Druto Bibble rolled 10.
Okay, how many actions?
I will take 2 again.
Okay, 2 actions.
Druto.
I'll take 2 as well.
Okay,
I'll take 2.
let's say because of the nature of the situation that you guys are in, Ral, I will let you hold your first action until after Druto's,
Okay.
if he's going to do something like slow down and stop,
Man, how did you know?
because that would give you rolled first, you kind of deserve to have agency over your action. So okay, so how did I know? Okay, so
He was gonna floor it.
do you want to keep shooting at the destroyed husk of a vehicle that
Die.
No.
you
I
can
do
shoot
not.
at the guys inside? If you want to start blasting at them, you can do that.
I do not want to continue shooting.
Okay, so are you gonna do as I offered and hold until?
Yes.
Okay, Druto.
Yes.
I'm gonna slow down.
Okay.
And stop.
Okay.
Somewhat near-ish, but not super close.
Yeah. So you take your first action to slow down and
not hit anything.
Stop nearby, in a decent position to be able to approach the vehicle. the land speeder. Okay,
Yes.
Ral. And I'll give you a free action of being able to jump off if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Druta.
I will
Yes.
jump off.
Okay.
I will approach the land speeder, the crashed land speeder.
Okay. Describe
Let's
that.
see.
How are you approaching it?
I am walking towards them with my gun pointed at, well, my blaster pointed at them.
Your blaster gun.
My
I
blaster
was
gun.
hoping he was going to do
I'm-
the silly walk.
Ministry of silly walks while holding a blaster.
What is your Ministry of Silly Walks skill?
Oh no, I have to default.
Roll it.
I have to default to strength.
So you're very close. Yeah, you're very close. Let's say you're able to get there and do another free action for something very simple if you want to. So like if you wanted to try to jerk the door open, you can do that.
That is what I want to do.
Okay. You jerk the door open and now it's their turn. The person that's driving is the big fat guy.
Okay.
And he kind of looks up at you. There's a little bit of like blood from a cut on his forehead coming down his face, but you can tell it's the governor. It's the guy that you were sent to find. And on the right side of the speeder, across from him is Bork, and Bork has a blaster.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna roll.
But he might be concussed.
So here's how the rule works. You can make a reaction to this by dodging. And that dodge roll will have the same penalties as if you had declared 3 actions. In other words, you'll have -2 dice to your dodge.
Okay.
When you dodge, the result of your dodge roll becomes the new target number for them to hit you. So you kind of have to, in your mind, you kind of have to figure, is it harder for him to hit me if I don't dodge based on whatever the situation is? Or should I just go ahead and try to dodge?
Ugh. Ugh. So I get -2 to my dodge?
Yes, because this would technically be your 3rd action in the round.
Wait, is it -2 dice or -2 total?
-2 dice.
Oh, that would put me at 2 dice. And with how I've been rolling,
I was wondering why you opened the door.
I was going to open the door and then just start blasting. No. I guess I'm not going to try and dodge because I've only got 2 dice.
Okay.
If I try to dodge.
So they're both pretty banged up. He kind of points the blaster at you and fires, and like it hits the inside of the blaster. It doesn't even come anywhere near you. So that was his action.
Okay.
Is that you guys? That's you guys' first action?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Second actions. Ral, technically you rolled first, so you can take your action first.
And he just shot at me. Right?
Yes.
So can I say something and then shoot him?
If it's extremely short, yes.
Okay. I would like to say, you stole my ship, and then shoot
Okay.
him.
Okay, Bork.
Shooting Bork.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So roll your blaster and I'll probably make some modify the roll a bit.
Okay.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not really in a position to dodge, and you're at very close range, so it hits him. Let's see. Roll your damage.
Oh boy.
5 dice, right?
5 dice plus 2.
21.
21
21 total.
again.
Well, 19 plus 2. That thing
me
does
guess.
do damage.
Yeah.
It does even more damage than mine.
Okay. You said 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you look at him and you say, I am not Han Solo. You look at him and you say, you stole my ship. And then you, and it hollows out his chest. Like there's a big smoking cavity where his chest was. And his head smacks forward on the dashboard in front of him. Okay, Druto.
So I'm just gonna kind of try to cover because I don't know. I'm a little surprised by everything that he just did with the between the sudden explosion and the motor and him just going in and shooting the guy.
Okay, so you just
So
kind
I'm
of
just kind of covering from middle range or something. It's not like I
Okay.
have to be as close as he is.
no, you do better from further. So
Yeah. Yep.
okay, so you're kind of looking around and you see some people starting to like open up their windows and look out and like open doors and come outside. There's one guy with a blaster rifle in his hand, kind of looking at you like, and that's about all you see from the area.
Okay.
All right.
So-
That's both actions, right?
Yep.
Okay. Second round. Yes.
That was our second round, right?
Yeah, that was your second round.
Okay.
The next round is what I'm thinking. So the Fatso, Tegisberg, the governor, looks up at you and he says, no, I surrender. Look, is there some way we can settle this with money?
Get out.
Okay. Okay. So he kind of climbs out of the speeder with his hands kind of in front of him. He kind of makes a couple of attempts. He's like, and so he kind of grabs the speeder, the top of the doorway and kind of, and he finally is able to get his extra large sized body out of the speeder.
Okay. I'm just gonna like grab him by the back of his shirt and just start walking him back to the mansion.
Okay.
Roll your strength.
Oh no, it's funny because it's true.
Oh no,
it's so true. Okay, so you grab the back of his. He's wearing kind of like almost like a dress jacket, and a shirt under it. You grab the back of it, and you tell him get moving or something.
Yeah,
and he starts moving back. Druto, I'm going to say that was your action, Ral. Druto, would you like to take an action?
I'm going to say, hurry up, come on. We're starting to get attention. And keep kind of scanning.
Okay. So we're not going to roll rounds anymore. We're just going to like declare what your actions are. So you got him, Ral's got him by the back of the jacket. um, and he's marching him down there. And Governor Berg says, "Look, I'm telling you, whatever it is they're offering you, I can offer you a lot more. Okay, there's got to be a number that's going to make this go away. You've got to get me out of here."
I'm just gonna keep saying and just keep walking him back.
Okay. Druto, anytime you want to take an action, jump in, because I'm gonna keep playing this character. So if you want to take an action, just jump in.
Oh, okay. No, he's pretty skittish because we blew stuff up and now we're getting attention again, and I'm afraid about the stormtroopers that may be showing up. So he's starting to get anxious again
Okay.
and all paranoid.
Okay. So you're marching him back. It's going to take a bit. You're still a good, say, you're a good 100 meters from the edge of the compound where you guys left from.
Okay.
And you're walking a very large guy that doesn't move quickly, even when he's trying to. So he's like, "Come on, man. Look, I can see you, man. You're not a cop. What are you? You're not some kind of Imperial agent, are you? Come on. There's got to be something that's going to be worth your while. I can give it to you. Anything on this planet I can give to you. I run this place. I know everybody here. Just tell me what you want. I can get it."
I'm not gonna even try to engage him in dialogue.
Okay. So he just keeps on blabbing as you're walking. After a little bit of time, he starts to kind of like weave a bit. I've got finest ladies in the galaxy, the fastest speeders. And he kind of falls down onto his knees. Yeah. He's still got blood on his face, and it drips just a little bit down onto the street.
Okay. Do we have any like comlink information for like any of the stormtroopers or anything that we were with?
I don't. I forgot.
Let's say no. Like they're not going to just patch you into their military use channels.
Right.
But you did get one from Lucan Trask, the other smuggler.
Okay. Well, I will hail Lucan Trask then.
Okay. So you call him up. "Hey, where are you guys?"
I'll give him kind of a relative idea of where we are. I'll say, if you could send a couple of those stormtroopers out our way, we've got the governor.
Oh, okay. Good. Great, I guess. Sure, yeah, I'll come out and meet you too. So he hangs up, and then within a few seconds, you can see him kind of like leaving the compound and running in your direction. And then there's a group of 4 or 5 stormtroopers several seconds after that leave and come heading your way too. So yeah, and they're running towards you. Are you guys just going to wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am anyway.
Yeah. Well, you said yes for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna stand on the other side so that they're between me and the stormtroopers.
okay. You kind of duck a little behind the
Yeah,
big
I'm gonna
guy, and
hide
you're
behind the
completely
big
hidden.
guy.
Yeah, a total
They won't
eclipse
see
of the
me.
Druto, a total eclipse of the Bibble. So yeah, okay. So Trask is running towards you, and he kind of glances back over his shoulder. Okay, and he comes up to you, and he's like, "All right, good work. I guess he's captured.
That he is.
He's not armed, is he? Does he have a
Oh,
blaster on him?"
didn't check.
He kind of points his blaster at the governor, and then he glances back. The stormtroopers have pretty much caught up, and he's, "Yep, here he is. They got him."
Okay.
So the stormtroopers are there, and they say, "All right, we've got him," and then they kind of like grab him under their arm on each side, and like, and then like two on each side, and they kind of like force him up onto his feet, and they're kind of half dragging, half marching him back towards the compound.
All right. Well, I'm going to follow them back.
Okay, so everybody gets back.
Mm-hmm.
The governor is waiting inside the entry area. The sector governor is waiting inside the entry area of the planetary governor's area,
Okay.
the building. And so they take Berg, the planetary governor, in there, and they just kind of like drop him and let him fall to his knees in front of the sector governor. The sector governor, Machina, looks at him and says, "Oh, there you are. Someone get this man a med kit. Patch him up. We're going to be having a few conversations with him. Anything you want to say first?" And Bergs just kind of looks at him. He's like, "I don't know what made you guys think I was up to no good, but look, it's, you know how the game's played. I get it. You're the boss here. I can play nice. I can make things go the way you want." And the governor just kind of looks at him. He's like, and then he looks over at you two and he says, "Good work. Good work. So I'm going to wipe off all of this tariff due nonsense, obviously. I'm going to remove any restrictions on your travel through this sector. And I guess for your trouble, I can throw in something like, Commander, give these two gentlemen 1,000 credits to split between them." And then he kind of nods at you and says, "All right, that's it." And then he kind of walks back into the building.
All right. Well, I'm just going to head towards my ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him, and as soon as we're out of earshot, be like, let's get out of here. Can you drop me at my ship, and what are we gonna do with the thing? And I'm rambling.
So
Is Trask nearby, or
is Trask nearby, or has he followed us, or?
No, he didn't follow you into the governor's building. You see him kind of hanging out outside of his ship.
Okay. Well,
So
I'm
his
going
ship
to
is parked at one of the pads near to yours, Ral.
Okay. I am going to retrieve the.
Are you
the
going to
metal-
respond to Druto first, or just completely not say anything?
I say, let's go. We're not done yet.
what are you talking about? Let's get out of here.
We still have a delivery to make.
To who?
So I'm going to walk
And
over
then he
to my.
stops answering.
Yeah, I'm going to walk over to my elevator my cargo elevator that we lowered, and I'm just gonna push the plasma berries off the elevator.
Okay. It's on a kind of like a hover sled type pallet jack type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of key it and then you give it a shove and it just goes off.
Yeah,
of the
not
edge
my
of
problem anymore.
of the elevator. It kind of sloshes as it falls off the elevator. Some juice like waves over the end of it.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. Well, as one more thing, and so I'm going to go grab the metal case and walk over to Treskin.
Okay. So he sees you coming and he says, "Oh yeah, you better get that over to the governor there."
Yep. You said something about payment.
Oh, right. Yeah. Tell you what, go ahead and drop that off and come back over here. I'll pay you.
Okay. I just kind of like, my eyes kind of like narrow. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to head back over to the palace.
And
Okay.
I'm still following him around like an annoyed puppy.
with this case that I had dunked in plasma berry goop.
Puke berries.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna repeatedly try to get him to tell me what's going on as you're walking. What was that about? What's going on?
Just stay calm. Just stay calm. Just do that one thing you can't do.
Exactly.
Just stay calm, neurotic boy. Okay, so you walk back into the government building. I'm just going to call it the government building now. You don't see Berg, you don't see the sector governor, but there's still stormtroopers there. They're kind of cleaning up just a little bit to make the front room more passable so that you can actually get to all the doors and everything. And one of them looks over at you and says, "Oh, good. It's the captain. He's got his special brown shoulder pad. Oh, good. Is that the cargo that you promised us?"
Yeah, they shoved it in the plasma berries. I'll just hold it out to him.
He's like, oh, plasma berries. All right, here, I'll make sure the governor gets it. And while he's doing that, another of the stormtroopers walks up to Druto Bibble and holds out his hand. There's a little, there's a couple of little credit chips in it.
So I hold out my hand real nervous, like
Yeah.
I don't want to touch him.
Yeah, he's kind of holding his hand like this. So,
So
like
you have
waiting
to-
for you to, yeah, waiting for you to grab them.
So eventually I'm like,
He just kind of, and then he goes back to whatever he was doing. They're more or less ignoring you now. They're still
Okay.
trying to clear the area.
I start heading back outside. Come on, Mr. Bibble.
I'm following him.
Okay.
I don't have words right now.
Tell me.
Too many
Yeah,
stormtroopers.
They gave you
Go
two
ahead.
of those credit sticks, right?
Yeah.
One for me, one for you. Does he give me one?
No, not right now.
You may have to be a little more direct with him.
Hand one over. I'll take the credit stick from him.
Okay.
I probably handed them both to you. Yeah, let's just say that.
Okay, I'd take both of them. Okay.
So you're keeping both of them?
I'll just like physically separate them myself and hand one back.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, I remembered his name a minute ago. The other smuggler.
Lucan Trask.
Yeah, Lucan Trask sees you coming. He kind of nods and says, and then he turns and goes up the ramp into his ship.
All right. Let's go. And up I go the ramp.
I walk up backwards.
Backwards.
There's stormtroopers out there.
So you get up inside of his ship. It's laid out, like a ship. You can tell that it's very bare bones. Very bare bones. Not a lot of comforts or personal items or anything else around. Clean, not squeaky clean, clean. Very Spartan. He kind of looks at you and says, "Hold on a sec." He goes through a side door and comes back and he says, "All right, here you go." And he hands you a small pile of credit chips. They're all worth like 500 each. So he promised you 3. He didn't say, did he?
He didn't say.
So he hands you a pile of 500 cred sticks or whatever. Right. And there's 6 of them.
Okay.
He says, "Yeah, I appreciate it. We're always looking for people that are ready to make some money doing the right thing. So maybe I'll be in contact in the future."
Do that. I'm always ready to make some money.
All right. How about you? It was Mr. Babel, right?
Huh? Bibble.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You're looking for work, huh?
Look back down the ramp.
All right, I'll keep you guys in mind. Where are you guys based out of?
We're at a Nar Shaddaa.
Pretty good for your line of work. Actually, yeah. Actually, I've got something coming up that's kind of in your neighborhood. All right. Well, I think that concludes our business.
Yep. See you around. And so I just turn around and walk down the ramp.
I'm
Mr.
also
Dibble?
leaving. Yes.
Does he want to go back out there?
No, but he wants to get off the planet. So.
Yeah. Okay. So the two of you leave his ship. I assume you're both head back over to Raoul's ship.
Yes.
Yep. And you board. So this is the first time Druto's been on your ship.
Yes.
Would you like to direct him where to go?
That's a good question. Where would
you got a guy kind of wandering around your ship all of a sudden?
Actually, I probably find a place to sit down for a minute.
So right next to the, I think right next to the entry ramp, there are some acceleration couches. So I'll just gesture to those and say, "Have a seat."
Yeah, so I go ahead and sit down at the nearest one and be like, so drop me off in my ship and let's get out of here.
That's the plan. First things first, let's split these cred sticks or these credit chips. So I'm going to split up the credit sticks we got from from Lucan Trask. And give him half and keep half.
So you're both at a gain of 2,000.
Yes.
Okay, so we got 500 for the governor.
Yep.
1,500 each from the
3,000 total from Lucan Trask.
Right. So
for a total of 4,000. You split it even. So it's 2,000 each.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I'm keeping my hotel key card though. I'm not returning that.
Yeah, we're not going back there. We're not going back to this planet.
So you make the very, very short trip across town. It's like, 20 seconds or whatever to the spaceport. And you land at a pad near to Druto's starfighter. And you let him off.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. It's in the middle of the night. So, Druto, do you get off of the ship when you drop him off, Ral?
Yeah. Oh, does he?
I do not. No.
Okay. So Druto goes down off the ramp, and you're exiting the little spaceport area for this pad, and there's what looks like someone in a uniform holding a clipboard near the entrance. Ral, you have no knowledge of this because you're probably not even paying attention.
Okay. Is he like right in front of the ship? Or...
No, he's just kind of near the doorway sort of area leaving out.
Okay.
So the spaceport, it's like a single path that splits off into like 8 different paths. So they all kind of feed into a central walkway area. So you would like walk out of Ral's pad and then go to the next one over. That's how you would get there.
Right.
But they are surrounded by like a short walled area.
Okay.
So there's a single door to each of them. Okay. So that's where the inspector is waiting, standing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk towards my ship then.
Okay.
Until
so
I get to him.
You're walking out of the little landing pad area, and he kind of looks at you like, sir.
I kind of look at him and then kind of move to walk around him.
He kind of looks at you and he just kind of and gets out of the way.
I keep going.
Okay. Yeah, you get back to your ship. There's all kinds of like tape and stuff on it.
Dangerous.
Like
warning.
Yeah, there is warning tape like stretched across various parts of the ship, but then there's also like some tape across the probably cockpit area that's like impound.
Okay. Is anything look like it's been messed with or messed up from what I would know about it since I put the thing
Only
together?
you would be able to tell. But you take, because of your like instinctual level knowledge of the ship, you look at it and yep, everything looks good.
Okay.
No, looks the same.
Looks the same. That's an
important distinction.
Yes. There. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the tape on it that's not getting in my way and get rid of Get rid of the tape that's in
It's
my way.
camouflage.
I want off the planet. I don't care if it's there.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't notice anything that's been added to it that's gonna mess with my systems or anything.
You haven't seen anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to look it over for anything that might have gotten tacked on. I really
Okay.
don't want them to follow me.
How much time do you want to spend?
Maybe 10 minutes tops.
So you get to looking at all the places that you think someone could reasonably get access to. And you're looking and you don't see anything wrong.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna start it up. Black smoke shoots out the back.
Black smoke.
Yeah.
Someone
Out of
crammed
an
fossil
ion drive.
fuels into my engine. So, yeah. So it starts up and like the different systems start doing the thing they do every time that you start it up, just like you want it to, just as expected.
That's only the comm system.
That's only the comms.
Okay.
For
Okay.
now.
Ral,
Maybe I'll get it fixed.
yeah. Ral, I assume during this time you've been leaving the planet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have been heading up to a rendezvous point.
You have a rendezvous point?
Not really. Well, wherever we're going to make the jump to hyperspace, I'm heading up there.
The hyper jump point.
Yeah, I'm doing that, getting stuff calculated and whatnot.
Okay. Yep. So you guys are able to leave the planet without any issues. And assuming you're both headed back to Nar Shaddaa, you make your jumps successfully.
Yay.
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 If we had more time, which we don't, I would play out the boss dealing with you guys. I'll probably just tack that on to next time.
Okay.
Okay.
So before, and we'll do something quick here. I made some notes. And I think the way that I'm going to award character points is going to be like a base plus bonuses for things happening. So you guys captured the governor. You sold the smuggled goods to Luke and Trask. So that means you'll have a minimum of 8 character points each.
Hey.
And on top of that, Joe, do you feel like Druto did anything that was especially entertaining or surprising or like very appropriately in character?
Well, his constant neurotic, like his constant nervousness. Yeah. I thought that was very in character, or just like walking up the ramp backwards, like tonight. Just a lot of the small things. Yeah.
Okay. And Daniel, do you think that Joe did anything along the same vein, especially entertaining or like ingenious or good within character?
Ingenious. I don't think that applies to either of us this time.
No.
Kind of that spark of nah.
I mean, I think we both had some funny rolls, but I think
Rolls
that
of the dice?
with his obsession with this ship. I mean, not that my character has a lot to say, but it's just on a different level. And his vindictiveness about that was, I mean, like the paranoia. trying to take my ship, and like he was mad at Druto, like in the first or second session because he overheard something about thinking that I was still in the ship.
See?
That was just like, there's a possibility he wants to steal my ship. I hate his guts now. But then somebody actually did steal his ship, so he had to kill them.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme, and I did not see that coming. Anything about that side of his character would not have guessed that.
So let's go ahead and add another extra 2 for both of you. So that'll be a total of 10. That is considered to be a lot, but I feel like it's appropriate. Partly because we've got like an hour a week.
Yeah.
If we don't have enough points, you're not going to see any progression, and you're going to want to see progression. Also, I'm going to let the characters die if it happens. So at least let them have something as a hedge against that.
Yeah. We get so many rule of ones that we need something.
You survived that many ones. It was, I mean, the bad guys didn't. They got their ones at the wrong time.
Yeah. I don't think in any game where I've rolled that badly.
Oh yeah,
or
same
or
here.
that all of us have rolled that badly together. That was, and then there were ridiculously good rolls. It was like a ton of bad ones, and then 2 or 3 really good ones right in a row.
We roll really good on damage.
Just damage.
Just damage.
Just got to be close.
You just got to sneak up behind somebody and shoot them in the back with a blaster.
We can look into a different rolling option if you guys are starting to actually not trust the results.
I don't know.
I'm kind of 50-50 on it, to be honest.
Too. I'm kind of.
I feel like we are seeing groupings, and groupings are typically the product of an artifact in the system. Like there's no such thing as real random number generators, and so they all have artifacts. So if we feel like getting another one that gives you better results, feels more fair, then we can look at that. All right, let's do it.
I'm all for increased fairness.
Increased fairness.
Meaning better results.
Yes.
So just very briefly, did you guys enjoy the first campaign?
Yes. I had fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we're going to be adjusting what's coming up. In my opinion, to be a little more interesting and a little more engaging for both of you. So yeah, we'll see that coming up. I thought some of the twists in this story were interesting. I thought they were pretty good actually, but I think it didn't always leave you with a lot of agency, which is yeah.
I kind of feel
and
the
that's
same
okay
way.
sometimes.
Yeah, it is. I still plan to have some stuff where not necessarily on rails, but like I'm going to be defining the bounds of your situation. And you'll play a role within it. But I don't just want you to be like an actor playing a part in a script. You know,
that makes sense.
That's really not the spirit of a role-playing game. All right, we're way over. Let's call it there. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
We're going to be starting on something new next week. It's still going to be this Star Wars RPG, but it's not going to be a planet, a trip to this planet. It'll be something else. Anyway, anybody want to say a thing?
I
go to his Twitch. He has a Twitch. Go to his Twitch.
I have a Twitch, twitch.tv/greengunguy.
On Fridays, sometimes. I'm on there.
Sometimes.
And we do really stupid things.
Mostly stupid things, yeah. It's mostly just stupidity.
But it's the good kind.
All right, that's it. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.